This is our Unity programming class, so Unity is used in professional game development. So we're introducing the students to that world. We're using the skills you introduced previously in our pathway. So grades 9 through 11, they learn the skills that lead up to this point where everything kind of comes together. They bring together 3D modeling and coding aspects and learn to code in C#, and we try to get them certified.
This is a Unity programming class. It's basically learning how to make video games and code video games, design video games. I've always been interested in the art aspect of it, so that's why I joined up.
Back in like 8th grade is when I kind of felt like I wanted to do with like animation, and I was kind of always artistic, so just putting that to use on a computer just felt really cool, and I've just kept going ever since.
I've enjoyed learning how to create movements similar to some games I like personally. And it's neat to learn how what we have in the future, how we can remake stuff from the past now, which is cool. So like old video games, you learn how to make those. New video games, you learn how to make those, and it's awesome.
I learned how to use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. I learned how to code. I learned how to, build 3D objects. I learned how to basically make my own game, make my own patterns in games, objects in games like that. So I've learned a lot, actually.
We are interacting with Phillip O'Berry's 3D modeling gaming class to actually create some 3D models of buildings that were in the Brooklyn neighborhood, which is a historic African-American neighborhood in Charlotte that was destroyed in the 60s and 70s by urban renewal policies. And so we got money to recreate these neighborhoods in augmented reality using 3D technology, using tons of images that I've been collecting, using maps that give the footprint of the buildings that were from the Urban Renewal Commission that were donated to the library. So we're kind of using that to create a 3D augmented reality space to create sort of a gamified environment where you can enter this neighborhood as an avatar. These people can kind of explore in the neighborhood, and the end goal would be, hopefully, was to be able to go inside the buildings. At the Brevard Street Library, for example, like it was the first library for African Americans in the South, 1903. And if they could, as avatars, go in that building and find a book or something maybe with a mission for them, sort of to say, find the high school and see if you can find the chemistry class, see if you can find the teacher and find out where she lived in the neighborhood, stuff like that.
Going from something of a moving picture to an interactive experience is just another level of engagement. So if you have something that somebody can learn from that, that's just all the better to actually help people remember and feel the importance of that.